It's July. Let's have some fun in FC 26. 5.1 expected goals to 0.6. 266 passes. The 4-3-3 variation 2, you know, is my bread and butter. You know how much I love the 4-3-3 variation 2. And I've decided to go a little bit crazy with it. So we're going to go build up style short passing and a high defensive approach of 90. If you have not checked out my testing tactics from Wednesday, you need to have a look at that video and you'll know why I like that defensive approach of 90 and why it's going to suit this particular setup. So are you ready for this? We're going to go 2 inside forwards on roaming with a false 9 on build up, 2 playmakers on roaming with a deep line playmaker on roaming, 2 false back defends. Now this is what it looks like without the ball, and are you ready for this? This is what it looks like with the ball. And I know I probably look absolutely mental right now, but I want to play a beautiful passing game, and I feel that with the movement of all this roaming going on, with all these players dotting about, moving about, it should be achievable. Now, let's go into a game of champs and see whether my crazy ideas actually work on the virtual pitch. And to test this out, what better formation to play against than the 4-4-1-1? It's July, yet still 4-4-1-1 is dominating. Oh, well, that Isak is better than my Isak, isn't it? Well, that's not a great start to it. Let's see who's going to win the power of the Isaks. Now, what we should have here is loads and loads of easy passing options. Now, my controller is on screen, so you can see exactly what buttons I press. You can see when I'm calling someone short, when I'm actually sending players on a run. So you can see all of that. So if there's any particular play that you look at and go, oh, what happened there? You can see the movement. Now, did you see that little shimmy forward from Jamie Carragher there? That's that 90 line height. Now, I want 90 line height because we've got so many players in attacking positions that actually when we lose the ball, we want to utilize those attacking positions to our benefit and see if we can win the ball high up the pitch and start attacks high up the pitch rather than defending from deep. Or we can see Isak, I think, is offside. That would have been nice if that actually came off and Isak was onside, but hey ho, he was offside. Oh, I was convinced he was going to look for a little pass inside then. Right, we've got some recovery to do now then. Easy stuff. Right, let's see if we can still counter-attack even with short passing. We can get the ball up to the striker nicely, although I shouldn't just walk really slowly to my opposition player. So again, we see if we can counter-attack with the short passing. Little 1-2s is lovely. The give and goes absolutely work. Then we got Rio. You can see players looking for the ball to feet. We've got the left back there. We've got the centre mid. Look how easy we can move this ball about. Now we need to make sure we don't get too stuck. There was a little bit of a ping pass. This could be a lovely goal. Oh, that should have been a lovely goal. Do you think I should have gone with Isak there? I feel like I should have been selfish and gone with Isak, but I did see my my right winger there, Gannon Doak. And I don't know why he's changed his name to Gannon Doak and not just Ben Doak, but hey ho. Gannon Doak, I'm going to call him the name he wants to be called. I thought was going to be there for a tap in, but the actual play to get the ball there was super clean. If you are looking to purchase FC26 coins or points, then head over to eldorado.gg. I personally use them as a little bit of a top up to complete the evos that I want to complete, and of course to get my beloved Liverpool past and present players. I also sometimes delve into the store for a cheeky little pack. The amazing thing with eldorado.gg is that you can check out the reviews, you can go on Trustpilot, and you can pick the exact seller you want, so you have absolute faith and trust in what you are receiving. If you use code ALX, then you get an additional 5% off your order, whether that's coins or points, as a little bit of a money saver. The link is in the description below. Right, let's see if we can stop this counter. I think that should be offside. Should be offside. Should be offside. Thank you very much, game. Right, what worked really well then is we just made really simple passes, really quick, but every single pass was absolutely on point and we made the right decision. Right, we've not been too vulnerable at the back with that 90, which is good. When we're nice and settled, we still do have a CDM, we still do have a back four, so it is comfortable. That is a terrible defending from a throw. If we can see that from diabolical defending from a throw-in, then that is not ideal. That was from a throw-in of me moving my left back out of position and then just leave myself exposed. That is how quickly you can concede goals at this stage of FC 26. That is not how to defend a throw-in. I can't believe I'm even saying it. I'm going to keep on saying it out loud. Defending a throw-in is how I've just conceded that goal. Right, here's our left back. Lovely stuff. There's our winger on inside forward. I don't know how I've not scored in this game, but our left back and right back absolutely affecting the game, affecting the play in the final third, which is absolutely what we want. So we need to actually start finishing our chances. So here's our left centre mid. That's not where we want our centre back, but again, so many options. Isaac, that run was not fantastic. That run was not fantastic at all. Can win this ball up high. Lovely, Kirkes. Can we get the left winger? We should have support of the striker. They're going to be very wary of the cutback. I thought I just made an angle. We're not being clinical enough in the final third, and I feel like we've had some great opportunities. The only thing we've given away is a throw-in. It is shocking, isn't it? But we are certainly in the ascendancy here. As we come forward again, let's use our players. I saw it. It's nice play. The movement was nice. Didn't execute it perfectly. And that's the whole thing. Look, you're not expecting perfection. And when I show you these, I'm not just showing you the perfect clips. It's easy to do that. I know there'll be some people that do just want to put a facade of perfection on. This should be a goal. Wow. My finishing in front of goal today is shocking. It's not about that. It's about showing you what this tactic can do. A bit of an experimental tactic, and give you ideas about how to play it, etc. Now, scoreline is one thing, but actually dominating a game and creating chances is another. And I feel like we've done that. Right, we're going to defend this throwing a lot better. Let's actually go to our centre mids instead. Where they're going to go. Yeah, they love that. Is that a thing now? That lob through ball down the side? He's done that a couple of times. And it has worked a couple of times. He's going to cut back again. Oh, he's got away with that. Can't get near him. I'm getting scared. There we go. He's done that like little lobbed through ball a couple of times. I haven't been playing, I've been playing FIFA but FC, but not a crazy amount. And I've not really seen anyone do that like this guy is. Right, the support. There's the left back. Like I said, it's all about the positionings. Centre mid, right back. Look how high our right back is. Centre mid to our right winger. We can burst through that gap. No, never going to happen. Not against these defenders now. Not against these defenders with these stats. Absolutely not. The only thing I'm tempted to change is the inside forwards to wide playmakers on attack, just to get a little bit more width. But I don't want to make that change yet, because again, I feel like if I do make the correct options further up the pitch, we'll actually get chances. That's a lovely touch out wide. Oh, he's changed to his centre back. He knows what I want to do. We can move this ball across. Our left back now involved. Our right winger, he was so tight to my striker. I do feel like sometimes it's a bit too congested. He's done that ball again. This guy is definitely knows something that I don't about these. He's going to do it again, I feel. We didn't that time. And ping that across, that's fine. Let me know what you think about this game so far, by the way, because I feel like I've absolutely... I think this is probably the most I've dominated a game and got into good opportunities without actually scoring I've had in a long time. I can't believe we are potentially going into half-time without a goal. That is crazy stuff. Comes Isaac, we'll win that again. Again, we're stopping everything that he's throwing at us quite easily. Isaac does brilliantly there. Right, here's a support. Nice. Nice. If you let that go, Isaac Ngamoa is onside. We can go out to come back in. If we can swing that back in, we break them down. This will be beautiful if it comes off. Isaac! Again, we waste in front of goal. Oh, that would have been beautiful. The way we just broke them down. The short passing there. The movement was really, really nice. Really curious to see the match facts. 61% possession. 107 passes to 46. I mean, expected goals. 0.1 to 1.5. We need to up our 1.5. I think I am just going to make a bit of a tactical change though. Okay, so we're going to go to wide playmaker on attack, so we get still some narrow presence, but we also get that width, because sometimes that width can really help getting the centre mids into some really nice positions. I feel like we're not getting the best out of our playmakers on roaming because our inside forwards are already in those advanced positions, and that is how we're going to find those little pockets that are going to give us hopefully some better opportunities to get goals in this game. I don't want to lose this game, not with those half-time stats, not with the goal that we conceded. That goal we conceded was absolutely scandalous in the way that I defended it. Right, let's see what he's going to do. Lovely jubbly. We can defend that easily. We can use the link up of the false 9 on build up. It's really key having that false 9 on build up. Ah, that's not where I meant for the ball to go. I meant for the ball to go back to Soboslai, not to Isak in an offside position. Because the false 9 is on build up, it means that they will just peel away from the defenders when you've got the ball with your back four or your centre mids or defensive midfielder. So you can just ping the ball up to them from quite deep in the pitch. And that's a horrible pass, and then they can start counters quite nicely, and you can get in advanced positions really, really nicely. Again, we're winning the ball up high. I feel like the 90 for the depth is working. I just feel like I'm not making the greatest decisions in the final third. We can get the ball to the false 9. That's lovely. Now we can run. Shouldn't be offside. He is offside. Why are my players going offside with short passing? I'm a bit confused by that. I'm not sending players on run. It's the only thing that doesn't quite make sense. This is probably the most I've been caught offside for quite a long time, unless he is playing a high line himself, and that is what is, you know, causing this. There's our left back. Lovely. Do you see that little bit more width we got from the winger there? Just really helped getting that ball out of that position. Right, now we can ping this forward. There's our right back. Again, there's a little bit more width. This time it's centre mid. They're not getting crowded, which is good. Not getting as crowded, let's put it that way, as we were before. If we can win this ball up high. Oh, we didn't that time. That's a bit annoying. Look for the through ball. That's the win we're looking for. That's not a foul, ref. Ref, that just isn't... Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm not even sure what that was for. Is that going to be a foul as well? There we go. Not a foul. Isak, lovely. Commit one. There's Gannon Doak. Yes, there we go. We thoroughly deserve that equaliser. Get in. That's the kind of play, and that was a fantastic finish. I thought he was going to get tackled. I thought he was going to get bruised off the ball, I can't lie. But he found a way, and this time, Gannon Doak makes no mistake. Let's go. Right, now it's time to win this game with a crazy tactic. Look, it's not all about having the meta, and it's not all about kind of looking at the most broken ways. It's about having fun in the game. And this little experiment, even though it's causing me some stress, equally is quite... Oh, we could have got players off there. It's quite fun. Ah, Jamie Carragher, probably not the player you wanted in that sort of situation in the game or real life. Right, he's going to cut inside. Oh, Kirkes, that's a great win. Now let's get the ball quickly up the pitch, but we can slow things down a little bit more. Frimpong, look at the width we've got now from Javier. That's massive because it opens up the space centrally. Really poor pass, but it wasn't a bad idea. The execution didn't quite come off. Oh, if I could intercept that. Bosh, be nice and aggressive, Leone. Oh, that is beautiful. That is lovely. Aggressive defending, and it came off. Again, we don't need to rush things. We can't lose it, though. Let's not lose it either. Don't need to rush things. Oh, that's it. Exploit the space. Nice run from our centre mid. Soboslai now. Oh, couldn't break any ankles. He's not quick enough. Oh, wow. We've committed our centre back forward. I didn't mean to do that. That is absolutely kamikaze defending at the back. That is not ideal. And we've given away a goal from nothing because I controlled the wrong centre back and I dragged out the wrong centre back. There you go. Got absolutely punished for it, which is a bit frustrating because we work so hard to get that equaliser and then it just gets undone so quickly. This is a great position. This is where we can't mess it up. Oh! You could hear the silence. You could hear the cogs working. How can I get a shot off with Rio? And that little touch there to get it on his right foot, and what a finish from Rio as well. You're going to see a lot of that next season from Rio. I promise you that. Right, let's go again. Right, let's actually get the winner. We've not been ahead yet. Playmaker on roaming just got crowded out by the defenders. Bit aggressive defending. We're going to try and be a bit clever with our defending here. Oh, he's looking for that ball again. Oh, what a save that is. Leone, please. We're going to try and get this up to the winger. If we can bounce it back to the centre, to the right back this time, not centre mid. See you later, Carlos. Right inside. Isak, I see you. Horrendous pass. Isak, I see you. Horrendous pass. Causing our own problems here. But the 90 line depth is absolutely paying off here. Right, turn. Nice. 81st minute. Do you know what? We deserve to be ahead in this game. We only need one big chance. Soberslay? No. Ref? No. That was a bit hopeful. I thought I could find Isak there. That ball, right, I've not seen someone do through balls like that quite like this guy, and the amount of times it's come off, and a couple of times it's actually paid off, has almost created a chance, which is a bit more of the concerning part of it. The fact that he's tried it so many times, because it does sometimes come off. Right, this is the win. I can feel it. Harvey Elliott trying to find space. Isak is buzzing around. Do you know what? You've committed yourself there. See you later. Harvey Elliott's left foot. That had to be the winner. 87th minute. That. Oh, come on. He's got finesse plus as well. I thought that was the winner. The movement by Isak was really nice. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. There we go. Great win there. Get the ball to Isak's feet. Gannon Doak's moving. Oh, the responsiveness of that extra touch that I wanted just didn't come off. We win it up high again. This would be an amazing, amazing opportunity to score. Well, time to score in the game. Commit the left back. Go down the line. Isak, muscled by Roberto Carlos. Things you just never thought you'd ever hear me say. Don't know how Carlos has come off best there. We're going to go extra time, which is really frustrating. The stats are going to be so one-sided. And I've got a plan that I think could work in injury time. This is what tactics are about as well. Making sure you adapt things for the game that you can see. And I really do feel that there's a tweak here that will be major, because we've dominated everything. Possession, expected goals, passes. We've dominated everything, but we're not dominating the scoreline. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to change Isak into an advanced forward on support, okay? Because I want to get these two playmaker roamings actually involved a bit more, and I'm going to change the passing to balance, because I feel like that sometimes maybe is restricting movement of our playmakers. So balance, hopefully now we get the benefit of the playmakers on roaming, and that really could be a difference maker in this game. So if we can get Isak now in more advanced positions, that will allow our centre mids to get in more advanced positions, which will then in turn hopefully get more presence in and around the box, where sometimes we've been a bit stuck. There already I can see it's working. There I can already see it's working. Soberslay, so I'm just moving the ball about to see the movement of the players, but Dominic Soberslay there, and there's Kirkes, there's our left back. Yes, baited the pen. Thank you very much. The change already has only taken, what, 3 in-game minutes to come off. Alexander Isak. I changed my mind last minute. I was going to go down the middle, and I changed my mind last minute to go bottom right, and that was a really bad decision, clearly. That is really annoying. I feel like that has been the summary of this game of don't know how we're not winning. Oh, he's onside. Gannon Doak. Oh, too much. The way that his players came back and defended there was rapid. There's our centre mid though. Oh, maybe. I do feel like our centre mids are involved so much more now. Just with it. Look, here he is again. I don't think we saw our centre mids this high before. Now we can win the ball up high, and it is our centre mids, and it's another absolutely squandered chance. Oh, this is not the one. This is going to be a sucker punch. I can feel a really late 120th minute. Oh, do you know what? He's just backed off it. Oh, as if. And he's chested it into the goalkeeper's hands as well, of all places. I feel here's the sucker punch. Here's the sucker punch. I can feel it. No, Leone's chasing. Great defending, Kirkes. Right, I feel like the changes we've made have been super positive and should have evolved into a goal. Centre mids again get more involved. Soberslay getting Gannon Doak. Sit down. That's a great goal. That is a great goal. Let's go. That is huge. Rio, superb. I really hope if you are intending to use this, you made it this far, because I do think the tactic that we're finishing with is actually much better than the one we started with for that reason of getting the centre mids involved. Maybe even just keeping everything the same and just changing the short passing to balance maybe would have got the same results. But I do feel that the advanced forward on support is making a huge difference. A huge difference in this particular setup. That's a great win by Isaac. And it's those subtle changes, and it's knowing and understanding the roles and how to get different players involved. I knew I wanted my centre mids involved, and the way to do that was to create space for my centre mids, which they didn't have with the false 9 using it. Oh, there's the space for my centre mids there. Oh, if that ball came off Kirkhead, that's the 90 line height. That's a horrible pass though. It's going to look for a little through ball to the middle. I think he would have been offside anyway, but we did read it with Frimpong after some horrendous defending. Look at the false back, so involved. I love it. You get that midfield dominance in the middle. Look how easy it is to move this ball. He's having to do a lot of chasing. A lot of chasing. There's Dominic Soboslai. Oh, the execution was so poor. But again, it's another example about how just involved our centre mids are. If we can finish off this, that would be lovely. Curtis Jones. Wow, some passionate defending. And Iker Casillas is going to get there ahead of Isaac for sure. Easy pick up. I still feel there's a sucker punch in this guy. Win that, win that, win that, win that. Big Kirkes. I still feel like there's a sucker punch left in this match. Oh no. I've almost manifested it in. This guy's created nothing. This guy's created nothing, and it's 3-3. That is the sucker punch. And that's what happens when you don't necessarily take the opportunities and chances. You leave yourself open to just one through ball. I'll get it though. He's going to make the difference. Isaac, that is justice. And that is the position that maybe if he was false 9 on balance, he would not have taken up, but did take up with the advanced forward on support. That is huge. Now, no more mess ups, please. Isaac. Oh, I wanted to turn to give that Harvey Elliott. Oh, that is a huge interception. Oh, no. No, he didn't even mean for it to go there. Offside, maybe? Carragher. It's a penalty. Is that... What's going on? Offside? Penalty? Offside. Wow. Right into the last minute. Off it goes. See you later. There's the 4-3 win. Wow, we had to work for that. We had to work for that. I would love to see the match stats. I would love to see the match stats at the end of that. 5.1 expected goals to 0.6. 266 passes to 135. We dominated every single aspect of that game, and we got a win. We got a win. If you did enjoy that, a like and sub is very much appreciated, and I'll see you soon for some more FC 26 content. Take care.